everyone, all my lovely kings and queens out there. Welcome once again to Talk Time with Grace. As always, I'm your host, Josetta Grace Joseph. And today, guys, I'm back. Like I promised you guys, they are going to be back this week for a very hot topic.
Too hot.
First off, I just want to say thank you to all those that are loving, liking, subscribing. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. For those that are just tuning in, welcome to Talk Time with Grace. Don't forget to subscribe so you have every video with us every week.
You need to clean up a little bit because I like to go down. And when I go down, I have to put cheese, I have to put ketchup.
I know most women have never had a orgasm because they haven't had a guy that can really trickle that body.
Kissing is so important.
My name is Mohamed Kabia. I'm from Sierra Leone, West Africa, the land of minigals.
Well, I guess most people on Talk Time Grace already know my name, but the name is Esther Cole, and I'm also from Sierra Leone, but I currently live in this wonderful land of Sweden. Cold. But we have a hot topic for you guys today.
Hot topic, everybody's going to be sweating because today we're going to talk about love, sex, and relationship, guys. We're going to ask each other questions. We're going to ask each other questions and, get to know each other a little bit deeper. I will try to give the question out there, but if you have, let us know. And everyone is going to answer every question. Question number 1. What turns you on mostly about a girl or a guy? If you meet a girl for the first time, what turns you on?
Do I start with his name?
Anyone can start.
Oh wow, okay. Funny enough, I think I said this on Talk Time Grace.
Really?
I don't see a person for the very first time and I'm like, oh my god, that turns me on. No.
Okay, then let's go to your guy then.
When we start having conversation, the way we talk, the way they make me laugh. For me, if you can get me to laugh and have a healthy conversation with me, meaning we could talk freely, we touch on all topics without it getting boring, that turns me on big time. It's a big time turn on.
Communication, guys.
Communication, maturity.
What turns you off? Turns you on?
Okay, so what turns you on then?
For the first time or
Your
when you're in a
girl.
relationship or...
No, a new relationship. Let's say a new relationship. What you want that girl to do to you that turns that body on?
It's a difficult one.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. For the ladies out there, listen.
I like a woman with good smell.
Oh, that's my answer too. I love smells. Like if I meet you the first time, or if I'm in a relationship, the guy that have good smell. But actually, I love sweat smell too.
Oh, good. See, that's gross.
It's because of the smell.
No.
If you said maybe the type of woman I like, or because the first thing that turns me on in a woman is when you're tall. When you're tall, it's like you have.
Oh, you deal with tall girls? Taller than you?
No, like a normal height for a woman.
Okay, that's your first impression.
Yeah, that's why, as you know, you have like 60-70% in two, you smell.
The smell. Okay. That's
it's very important.
Very. Trust me.
Trust me, because some guys.
No, I think then you have to be specific when you say what turns you on. What turns you on? Mentally, what turns you on sexually?
Thank you. That's why I'm asking the question.
You know, as you can see.
Actually, but for me, the answer is still smell sexually. I'm not gonna lie. If my guy comes
I think
home,
for me, we would have passed that, smells and all.
Okay.
When
Okay, not the first time.
relationship
Okay.
is different.
Okay, you're now asking the question, what turns you on sexually, right?
Yeah. So what turns you on sexually?
Hey, guess what you're laughing?
Okay,
I'm already thinking about it, and I'm.
Oh, no, tell me you're on already.
No, I'm just thinking about
Let me give you this scenario, yes? Let's say you're in a relationship with somebody.
Yeah.
And now you guys have been, not doing the business for some time, and, you need one or two things to turn you on. So what turns you on? What makes you feel like you just want to go grab him and tear him in pieces?
Okay. For me, I will say this, and it's so true, but for all guys, keep your ears because this turns me on so bad. But if a guy, it's been so long, you have missed me, I've missed you, and we meet together. You know this part of my neck?
Oh Lord.
If a guy comes behind me, hold me, and oh my God, that's just it. He won. He didn't get everything.
Oh my God.
No, actually, that's my weakest link.
So that means if any
He says
random guy comes
No!
Oh,
it has to be
So it has to be a specific guy that smells good.
Smell good.
And then
Come behind.
so you like the sniff.
And that's the thing there. If this happen in the kitchen, it's gonna happen in the kitchen. So if I'm just imagine I'm cooking it.
Grace, I do eat in your kitchen. What do you say?
Look at mommy, right? Look, mama was telling you on sexually.
Mommy, what told you on sexually? Long legs. Because you were talking about a lady with height.
It's not about long legs, you know. You know, a woman, you guys are different. You meet a different woman in life.
Yeah.
But, you know, like I talk about smell.
Yeah.
But that when a woman have a good pants, you know, you be jeans string. I have to see quality. It's not about. Yeah, because it's one of like.
So that means she should already be naked.
Yeah, but I'm saying, you know, there's a special feeling that a woman have. But one of the best thing I always like to in my wife or girlfriend or whatever thing. If you want to put on pants, you have to
wear the best.
Put on the best because it's not
G-string is the best.
No, it's not only about G-string. You know, if you are putting on white, for example, make sure it's white and you have good smell because we guys, let me tell you something about, you know, people always say, I like the woman, you have good Botox, you have blah, blah, blah. A pant on a woman, it has a long way to go with man. Watch when you go to the beach, 80% of the guys, we tell you about bikini. We don't watch women with all over bikini. All of that time, this has nothing to do. We have to see something. So you have to get. Yeah, you have.
For any girl.
So wait, you're trying to say if you're at the beach and a girl in a bikini passed by, it turns you on?
The pants have a role, you know, the pants.
Are we safe for Splash 2018?
Listen. First, listen. So, let me say feelings. Let me just say feelings. For you to have feelings, it's somebody that you love.
True.
Yeah.
Because to have feeling, you can have feeling for. You can even somebody that you love. When you see them like this, maybe for just funny something, your feelings. Yeah. So, but one of the most specific something like for the very first day, for me, the way I will assess you as a woman. First, I'll think about her smell. Okay. She put on good pants. She's clean. You know.
Clean.
Because. It's not about somebody you love, that one it's like your friend. Anytime, even if you smile. So if we're talking about turns off, it's about the first day.
Okay, so girl, I want to know what turns you on.
No, I was the one asking the question.
No, you have to answer your own question, girl.
Oh, what turns me on? When I'm in a relationship, what turns... First of all, let me say, I'm really hard to turn on because I cannot shut my head up to stop thinking.
You'll be overthinking. I'm happy to you that you are there doing it and then suddenly you want something and you are out of it.
That's why I said in the bedroom, don't have pictures of your parents, your kids, nobody, no TV. Because for me, I can be easily distracted. But what turns me on when I'm in a relationship, if a guy calls me, first of all, they have to have a special voice. All my exes have something wrong with their voice. It's either it's really dark or it's very
light, familiar.
Anywho, what turns me on when a guy starts talking to me, not smart but very. I think I'm that kind of. I don't know how to explain. You know when a guy will call you like, hey honey, how you doing? You know, something like that. What do you have on?
I don't know why sometimes some guys ask that question and be like, what is it?
For me, it turns me on because then you
get in
trigger my mind. So when I see you, we don't need to be, you know. The warm up is already there. Then we go to the pre-training before the training.
That's good. So my question number 2, guys, do you love giving or taking oral sex?
What's the giving? What's the taking?
Are you interested in giving or receiving oral sex? What's your favorite part? Giving means like you give to your guy or you give to your girl. Are you the kind that prefer to give oral sex, or are you the kind that prefer to receive it?
Like I said, it's about the moment. For me personally, it's like it all depends. Maybe at the moment I'm the one who give the most.
Okay.
Maybe sometimes it's my girl who give me the most.
But do you love what would be if you have to choose? You love to receive it?
I love 50-50 because we have to be balanced. It's not all about me.
I'm very selfish to that though. I'm very selfish.
No, you don't do that.
I know. You say that, but I don't like it. I don't eat bananas. Like
I eat, chop, do whatever. But I like bananas.
I don't like bananas. You love bananas?
Smoothie. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I think it even gives me more pleasure to feel like that person wants me as bad as I want them then. So we're going at it than to just like, just lie there.
So we're talking about 69.
We're
You're talking about 69, girl. 69.
It could be 69, whatever number you want to call it. For me, you gotta be into it the same way as I'm into it, because when I feel like a guy is not into it, first of all,
that's what I wanted to ask.
It's a desert.
Grace, why sometimes we guys, we are like afraid to go down or whatever thing. It's what I'm telling you. A woman should be clean. Cleaning does not mean you have to go to the bathroom before you guys have sex. First, it's about trust. Even if your wife or your girlfriend or whatever thing, she came from work, but within your mind, my wife she's very clean. I trust her 100%. You can go down immediately because it's about trust. It's about
wait.
So if I want to,
but then cheat, you're like, okay, maybe this person.
No, it's not about cheat.
No, but how
when you say trust, that was it.
Listen, there are some women. Me personally, I don't like a woman that's using. Let me just give an example to the bathroom. You go to the bathroom, you just stick toilet paper. No, I'll tell you, you need to clean yourself with water. You use toilet because I'm going on that. Listen, I'm going down on that side. I don't believe in this. Your toilet paper, something. You have to use water. That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying about cleaning?
But that's But honestly, Mohammed, even though it's good, even though it's very good,
you cannot even
but a woman using water all the time,
it's not even good. No, okay.
It's not even that healthy for the woman.
That is something you can say. He has a point.
Yeah, he does. Cleanliness.
At the same time, for me, it's not even about cleanliness.
For I don't know why I believe that sex is always dirty.
It's a dirty game.
One thing I want guys to know, and even some female, that let's forget downstairs. Let's talk about upstairs. Everybody has a natural body odor, and down there has its own odor. And females, there's a time during the month that time we all know what goes on down there. Now, with that being said, I know people who maybe he is prone to having oral sex. Because that's what we discussed in here. There are some men that will say no, never.
That's what I wanted to ask. That was my next question.
Ever.
Will you be able to date a guy that don't give you?
Right.
Let me tell you, Grace, this about going down, about not going down. One of the things that will make me like happy to go down. You should not keep something down there.
Something like
no, we are talking. We are just. You understand? You have to be clean. You know what I'm talking about? Cleaning. It's not about taking shower. Some women they keep. It's not possible.
They keep a voice.
You have to put it down.
Nobody other ladies. So that means you can able to. But my own question to you is that. Why date a girl that you know that she's not fully clean? I thought
no, but wait. Listen.
Is it not something that you can communicate with her like this is it and stuff before even the relationship go that far and you guys are?
To be honest, let me honest with you, Gracie. Since the day I met you, if you come to my house or you came to my house, I'll tell you in my house I have a cup. It's a process. So that one, I don't want you to even think like.
Wait, you have a cup waiting for a lady to come through the door. So you have a cup.
No. If you want to use the bathroom, if you want to use the toilet, I'll tell you, listen.
Oh my God.
There's toilet paper there, but there's cup on this, and you can use the water before you use it. I have to be open up to you. Then, if the first day, listen, if the first day, maybe we'll have a good time. I'll tell you, I say, listen, you know what? You need to clean up a little bit because I like to go down. And when I go down, I have to put cheese, I have to put ketchup. Because I'm rough, you know. Yeah, I'm rough. That's why, you know, I don't want to go down and I start to see where you say, it's not working.
I've got a question over today, guys.
Wait, are you making a sandwich or cheese ketchup? Are you doing a sandwich?
Is that your whipped cream or strawberries and stuff? Why is it cheese and ketchup?
You know, that's what I'm telling you.
You love it?
Love, you know, love. It's about. I'm telling you, it's about the mood. That's why I always come with trust. You know when I always come, if I believe you, I know this is like that.
Oh God, this is just.
I just remember that sometimes when I was in Sierra Leone, I'm just giving an example. In my house,
Yeah.
you know, I always have the cheese.
Really? So this is just something.
Yeah, I always have cheese in my house.
That's what you are giving.
It's not about no.
Really?
It's just something about me.
Grace is a sandwich. The sandwich man. So he needs a cheese. Some people are very adventurous in their relationship, in their sex life, and some are not so adventurous. You know, there's a narrative that's reoccurring in the African community where you have females that complain about men that are not. We
That good.
We tend to say romantic, but what we actually mean is men that are not adventurous. You know, it's
That's there.
bang,
How do they call it?
done.
How do they call it?
That's man one.
Foreplay.
No, not the foreplay. They just do the missionary style.
Missionary. no, some of them, it's nothing about the missionary. Some of them do know the Kama Sutra. They know it back and forth. But they focus so much on the positions and how hard they go that they don't think about a woman. Our body during sex is like church screen.
Yeah.
You have to church. You have to church. And kissing. Kissing is so important. Like
Some guys will say they don't even kiss.
It's like you gotta kiss. You gotta kiss.
If what are you stressing on kissing?
No, pick up for me. It's a guy.
Do you miss kiss?
Yeah.
I love kisses.
I can say that kissing is so important. When it's even scientifically proved that when you kiss, you trigger emotions, you trigger chemicals right through the body that makes woman wet.
Yeah.
Now, if you skip that part and you just going bang, 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 my dear, that's rape.
That's it. Like some
It's rape because you're not connected to the man. You have to be connected to him.
Yeah.
You have electrons in your mouth and in your tongue.
For a guy out there, Mom, I'm saying this to any African guy or whoever you may be. Sex is not about just the actual mango or banana and the donuts. No, you guys have to be romantic. Come on now. Like for me, I can't go that way.
And also, you have to talk to the person.
Yeah, do you know this is the reason why most girls, the moment they find something out there that they see that little bit adventurous and stuff, they just switch.
But Gracie and Efe, it's about the moment. Sex is all about the moment. Sometimes in the moment, there is no time to be romantic.
No, that is understandable.
No, I'm coming.
We have rough sex.
Thank you. Sometimes at the moment, there's no time to be romantic, blah, blah, blah. There's no time because it's about the moment.
Yeah.
It's just all about the moment.
But you know, Mommy, they have some old school guys. A guy that will tell you that.
You know, I met a doctor. Listen, let me tell you something. I met a doctor. May his soul rest in peace. You know what he told me? He said, there is no woman in the world who don't like sex. He said, before ever maybe you suck the woman or do blah, blah, blah. Sex at first, then you start to suck.
No.
You know why? Listen, I'm coming.
Everybody's different.
Sex in a sense, it's not about sexing at direct before you come. Like, after like maybe when you push like 2-3 times, when the woman is wet, then you start to suck her, you start to push her.
But
it's
some
coming, it's a process.
women out there,
but there are some situations, for example, there is no time, you have to go direct to the point.
Listen, what I'm trying to say is that I do understand caught up in the moment.
Yeah.
But
No.
for me, this is what I'm against. We can be caught up in the moment, but we can also plan sex. You know, when caught up in the moment gets so often, it gets boring. So what you do, you have to actually plan that, okay, tonight it's going down. Tonight we're shaving, we're looking good, we put it on good pants, we're looking, extra Victoria's Secret, pash. You're doing extra. And then you take your time, you light the candles, you do the flowers, you do the body oil, the massage, the soaking, the whatever you do it. You just don't jump into matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's true.
But what I also want to say to Mohammed and people out there, remember, not all women come, their feelings get wet, or how will I say it, quickly.
No.
That's it. Some men will look at you as dry as you are and still want to penetrate. Rape. That is wrong. That is rape. Rape is a very harsh word, but that is something around it.
For me,
Come on. Because there is no way you just see your girl. Okay, she's already in the mood for you and stuff, but you don't. Romance. Try and mingle, kisses, touch your woman.
It's like gorillas. These gorillas and monkeys, they just go direct.
It's done.
And we understand because they're animals, but we humans.
But let me ask you guys a question. What type of sex do you like? Hard or slow sex?
For me, I would say, I'll be honest and say, I love the both ways, but I always start slow. There is no way a guy can start raw for me. I would have a very wrong mindset about it, because I'm the kind of person that it takes time for me to my body to react, My mind can be on it, I can want it, but my body to react, to be able to free myself down there to get,
So Esther, which one do you like?
That's not even a question for me. Because, why is this not a question? Because in a relationship with human beings that have different needs at different time, you don't say, okay, this or that. No, it's whatever comes.
No, which one do you prefer? Which one do you like?
I will prefer a man read my body language.
Softness.
There are times that I need to be manhandled. If I can say,
grab your body hair,
grab whatever you do. There are times a woman need that and a man need it, and there are times I need. Because sometimes, this is what people don't understand. Love making is not just that. So it's spiritual.
But do you know?
It's healing. It has healing powers. I know I said this and it sounds so stupid, so strange, but it has healing powers. There are times when you are mourning or something is, you're in pain emotionally. Having sex, that sensual kind of sex, it actually heals your soul.
But guys, do you know that some women have never had orgasm before?
My dear, true story. I know.
Most women have never had orgasm because they haven't had a guy that can really check out that body.
But whatever the situation is, try to know yourself sexually, what pleases you. And when you meet that person, you try to know what pleased them. Because you might be thinking this person is bad because you having sex with him the way you used to have sex with your ex. Now switch the board, do it his way or whatever, and then you have something good. So it's about creating something new.
Yeah, but in most cases, it's all about the guy. Let's be honest, especially when it comes to Africa, that we are not exposed to a lot of social media. People are not, up to now, I don't even like watching porn or going to look at things, because of our society. That's who we are. Africa, we always the cool type, So imagine a girl that have been with this guy for so long, all her life, and her process all her life, and she meet another guy. It's up to him to show her. Be honest. Like, if he doesn't show her that way, how a woman should be treated sexually.
I want to ask this question, for both you and Mohammed. Is sex something you can be taught? Is this something that you born? You come to this world, you don't know nothing about sex, and you have to go to school and learn about sex. Is that sex?
No. For me, I will answer it that sex is actually something that you have to be in a way taught. Because there is no way, guys, that you will just automatically know how to handle your body. But you can learn by yourself. That's something. You can learn to, most people believe in masturbation.
I think The best way to learn about sex is about when you have a relationship.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It all depends on your partner. If your
And
partner is good, if it's not good, then that's it.
But what if you?
And sex is about experience too.
Yeah.
Like, for example, you date a guy or a girl. Okay, maybe for this while you break up, you learn something.
Something there, yeah.
So when you go to another relationship, it's another new adventure. You learn another new thing.
Communication, guys.
You know.
Communication.
And again, I understand you guys when you're talking about some guys that just come like it's about talking. Listen, hey, I know maybe you're like this, but me I'm like this.
Yeah.
Let's try this thing.
What if they don't listen?
But again, let me tell you something again about nature. That's what I'm telling you about. It's about the moment. There are some guys, as soon as they see pants, it's problem. Before 5 minutes, they're pa.
So are you suggesting that we go without pants?
No,
just
listen,
wear pants?
that's why sometimes you the woman, you have a role to play. Maybe the first one, just try to push it a little bit. The man, take it out. You guys relax. Then you have the best out of the guy. That's how you think about romance, blah, blah, blah. A woman and a man is two different people in terms of sex. The women, they stay too long. So you have to think.
Wait. The women we what?
You stay too long in sex.
So that means we endure more.
No, it's not about endure, it's just natural.
Just
You know? But again, we that are part of them, we that know when and because to sex again, there's one thing I always tell guys. You should know when and how to sex, when to push. It's about your mental strength.
yeah.
You know?
Is it not right for a guy to
Like me, personally, I don't like to, maybe my minimum time I can maybe is 30-40 minutes, if I want to say that. That's my minimum. It's about my mental strength. You know, I'm just telling you.
Okay.
Sometimes if you are pushing, you know, like you want to discharge whatsoever thing. Back off, go down, relax. So the woman again, you change the mindset because it's about the body language.
Okay.
You know.
Listen, guys.
And sometimes, you know, I feel sorry for some people when they sex, they don't even talk. Sometimes you talk, discuss something.
That's why I said,
You know,
me,
so it's
all
something.
about communication.
Yeah.
You know. Let me tell you one of the best things you have from a man or a woman is when you sex, when you guys talk. So with your eyes,
Okay, wait, I have this funny question, yeah? Do you think having sex is the best way to resolve issues? Let's say if you have a fight, do you go have sex to solve the issue? Like, that way you talk to me till I don't let her go.
No, listen, let me tell you something. For any you know why in relationship, this is just an advice for every man or a woman, whatever thing. Even if you fight today, tomorrow, till the other day, when your partner want to sex them, you know why?
Yeah.
It's difficult for that relationship to break up. Because sex, it has so much to do in a relationship. If you go to that point, even if you go to church or wife, you say, no, you cannot sex with them, it's problem in a relationship.
As the last but not the least question, do you use or like or dislike toys in bed? Sex toys?
My wife is my toys. Why should I need toys? I don't need toys. I have my wife.
But it depends. What do you think she meant by toys?
I know. My wife is okay for me, please.
You mean?
So you that means that you can't allow your wife to have a toy in bed?
Toys on what? I'm the toys.
Wait. If you're okay to use cheese, as you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Cheese is not a toy. It's not a toy.
It's not a toy. It's not a toy, but it's a prop.
Okay, let me give you advice today. Try cheese one day. They should cheese all the side, not only the side.
I think.
So you don't.
I want to stay healthy. By the way, I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't. I can't do cheese.
I don't eat cheese either.
But what I'm trying to say is that I think the question should be: do you use props? You know, things that to enhance.
Yeah, that's toys.
I mean,
Sex
anything
toys.
that enhance, of course, so long is within the you know the boundaries of what makes sense. I am no 50 Shades of Grey. No. This is all caramel. This is caramel. We don't do 50 Shades of Grey. But I feel like, okay, for example, massage oil is definitely something you should have. Some form of vibrator, and vibrator don't always mean dildo. Saying whatever spice up the relationship.
Yeah.
You have to spice up the relationship. Having sex, for me, first of all, I hate the idea of sex always have to be in the room, under the sheets, on the bed, missionary.
People still do under sheets.
Trust me, you do have, without the lights on, you close all the windows. It has to be, you know, you have to be creative.
Only in the night. Some people just.
But again,
Exactly.
listen, again, you know, it's the same thing about relationship again. When you have a boyfriend, you meet a guy or a woman or whatever thing, you discuss okay, what do you like?
Yeah.
You guys have to say something.
Yeah.
Always,
But anyway, guys, people who watch the videos and comments, it's not all about our opinions, you know.
No.
This is about discussion, and then we need people to help us and say your own part, so we learn from it.
But what I would just say in the line of toys in bed, like you guys were speaking on, like you spoke on, if the girl, if she's angry with you and you want to have sex, she should give it an effort. And I spoke on like let her be. That's what toys come in sometimes, you know. If he's not in the mood and I need it and I understand that he's not in the mood, or he understands I'm not in the mood, sex toys come along.
I can see how that's a problem already in African settings. Like,
That's the thing.
No, Grace and Esther, before we conclude, let me give you one. Let me give you something. I don't know. Maybe I'm really lucky. I don't know. I never in my life, all this while I was playing football, been in different countries, over how many countries, I never date somebody that refused me sex.
That's good.
One day in my life.
That's good.
Listen, when
Even if we have
I'm
problem.
not speaking about me. I'm not speaking about me right
it's
now.
not
Just saying
refusing.
that's the
It's
good
just
part of
that you're a guy. There are times you're not in the mood, and the woman will come and start
But
touching
it's
you.
not.
You're just
No.
not in the mood.
Then you are selfish. That's why.
No, it's not
Listen.
selfishness.
That's why they tell you relationship. Relationship is for you to sacrifice to please another somebody.
I think that if the relationship is all about sex, you lose
no,
the meaning of it.
Esther, it's not about sex. You're talking about if I'm not in the mood,
Yeah.
my wife is in the mood. Why should I be in a relationship with someone? When your wife is in the mood, you have to find all kind of way to please her. You know why? Because if you cannot please her later, if she went out and cheats, it's your problem.
That's another one. Hey guys, thank you all so much. Like you said, our opinion is not like everyone's opinion, you know. So do what's right for you. If you want to use toys in bed, come on, buy your dildo or your vibrator or anything you want to use. Try new things, guys. Try new things. It's always good to try new things, you know, because you never know what you're missing out there. Thank you all so much. Oh my God, I enjoy it.
I am sweating already.
If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, comment, leave your view about, you know, what you think about this conversation. Thank you all so much. I love you, but God love you the most. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
For your sake I go Kabbalah, so to God, now so I say. Imagine that. For your sake I go fat good Lord, now so I say. Say the flag is a crime, then I wanna be a criminal, now so I say. Imagine only that. Baba baby, give me the Quran, now so I say. Why can't you see? Talk to me. Why can't you see? I get my grace for this love and die for this love. I get my jump down for story. Why can't you see? Why can't you see? Listen. I get my grace for this love and die for the love. I get my jump down for story.
Listen, bad man get the mojo, but I think it's a legend they make a loco. With you by my side, I go bongo. Get a mad fetish for you.